So, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with me at the moment. So, I just can't decide, if I'm a good person or a horrible person. So, basically, I just feel like I've just been feeling really negative lately. Not in terms of my mood, but in terms of just how I see people and just overall how I think about things. I just can't help but see the worst sides in people and how, you know, horrible and terrible people can be. And then it just makes me look at everyone just in a negative way. And then, like, this includes everyone really, people I know or just strangers I see out on the street. I just can't help but just imagine and see the worst in that person. And then, but it's like, I can't tell if that's my own thoughts or if it's like the intrusive thoughts kind of putting those images and thoughts into my head. Because I think deep down, I am actually an okay person, overall quite a positive person, I guess. But I guess living with mental health for so long and then having all these negative and intrusive thoughts constantly hanging around me, I can't help but feel like it's kind of altered my actual personality a bit. I mean, for example, yesterday I had a gathering with some of my cousins and to see some new members of the family as well. And some of these people I've never seen before, and some of them I've not seen in quite a few years. And I feel that some of my manners and some of the people I spoke to, I can't help but feel I might have insulted them a bit with my words. Even though they probably don't see it that way, for me personally, I feel that I might have insulted them, but I'll never really know if they think that I did. But I don't know. Even with the people I know, I just feel like I can't help but see the worst in them, and then makes me feel like I shouldn't treat them in a very positive way. So, although I didn't specifically say anything rude or horrible to the person, I can't help but think some of my words were a bit hurtful, even if it wasn't the case. But I guess I'm just a very sensitive person, and then when these situations happen, I tend to just spend days just going over the conversations I had over and over again in my head, and then just kind of replaying, did I say it right, or did I say anything wrong, or, was I rude to them or whatever. So I don't know, I do try to stay positive and not see the worst in people, but I just can't tell if it's because I've seen so much negativity on the news and what people have done, I can't tell if it's my own thoughts or the intrusive thoughts telling me to see the negative and worse sides in people and be negative towards them. But I think overall I am a positive person, but at the moment I'm just going through a lot of emotions and replaying a lot of moments in my head repeatedly, just trying to figure out which side I'm on. So for the past week, I've mainly been working on my book quite a bit, so basically just working on a few pages each morning, and yeah, I'm currently writing through chapter 7. So I mentioned in a previous video that I've finally started progressing in the book rather than just rereading through the first chapters and correcting the grammar. So I'm actually progressing through the story now, and yeah, I think the ideas are kind of coming naturally to my head as I write it, and it's definitely going quite slow, but I think it's going okay for the most part. So yeah, it's a lot of these past ideas that I'm writing at the moment wasn't really included in my first draft and plan out, because I usually tend to plan out what the story is and what happens in each chapter. But at the moment I'm just kind of like deviating away from it a bit and just kind of adding new ideas that kind of come to my head with it. So I guess it's just kind of making other characters other than the main ones kind of get a bit more development, I suppose. But yeah, overall the progress is going slow, but going okay, I think. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.